Brad, good evening to you. Whether as a business tycoon or as president, Donald Trump has never liked to lose. Last night, he literally had the rug pulled out from underneath him.
Disappointed. Very disappointed.
The failure of the push to repeal and replace Obamacare blindsided President Trump last night. Frustration clearly showing in this lunch with veterans of the war in Afghanistan today.
For 7 years, I've been hearing repeal and replace from Congress, and I've been hearing it loud and strong. And then when we finally get a chance to repeal and replace, they don't take advantage of it.
The frustration was also clear as the vice president weighed in. He is the main conduit between the White House and Congress. Today, the lines of communication were on fire.
Inaction is not an option. Congress needs to step up, Congress needs to do their job, and Congress needs to do their job now.
The news that Senators Mike Lee and Jerry Moran had conspired to kill the measure came just after the president held a White House dinner with 7 senators supporting repeal and replace. The president thought he was close to closing a deal.
They were not disloyal. They had their own reasons. I was very surprised when the 2 folks came out last night because we thought they were in fairly good shape, but they did. And, you know, everybody has their own reason.
After conferring with Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, President Trump tweeted, quote, "Republicans should just repeal failing Obamacare now and work on a new health care plan that will start from a clean slate. Dems will join in." The White House strategy is to remind Senate Republicans that 49 of them voted just 2 years ago to repeal Obamacare. It was a show vote. The measure had no chance of becoming law and died under President Obama's veto pen. But the White House is calling out senators who voted for repeal when they knew it would fail, but won't vote for it now when it might succeed.
What do you say to these 2 senators, Murkowski and Capito, who voted for repeal in 2015, but now say they won't vote for it in 2017?
I think we say, you know, what the vice president said today, do your job. It's time for Congress to do their job and do it now.
At the same time he works to twist arms to pass a repeal bill, the president pivoted to another option.
And I think we're probably in that position where we'll just let Obamacare fail. We're not going to own it. I'm not going to own it. I can tell you the Republicans are not going to own it.
As the president figures out the next step in health care reform, Fox News has identified the mystery 8th person in the Donald Trump Jr. meeting with Russian attorney Natalia Veselnitskaya in June of 2016. Ike Kavaladze is a vice president at Crocus Group, owned by Aras Agalarov, a Russian business associate of President Trump. Donald Trump Jr.'s attorney tells Fox News Kavaladze has been a U.S. citizen for years and has no ties to either the Russian government or Russian intelligence. Kavaladze moved to the United States from the Republic of Georgia back in 1991. Some 9 years later, a series of shell companies and bank accounts that he set up came under suspicion by the Government Accountability Office. The GAO was looking into suspected Russian money laundering. Kavaladze was never accused of any wrongdoing, and in an interview in the year 2000, he called the whole GAO investigation a, quote, witch hunt. Familiar language. Brett?
John Roberts, live in the North Lawn. John, thank you.